Joining us on this debate, Dominic Dixon, activist for Civil Liberties from Bengaluru, C R Kesavan of the Congress Party, Sumanth C Raman, political commentator, C Rajashekaran, advocate of the Madras High Court. Thank you very much, Mr. Rajashekaran. Starting with you, the government can't cover this up. If the minister wanted a bribe and there was demanding money from this officer, and which is why he died, you can't cover it up by just sacking the minister. It's not a private problem between the government and its minister. It's not a private problem. Nor can you just say that we'll remove you from your party post. There has to be some responsibility for it. The whole cabinet of Tamil Nadu must take responsibility for the death of this man, because the minister taking a bribe amounts to the cabinet seeking a bribe. But has there anything been done? Is there any accountability? Mr. Rajashekaran, please. And by the way, to the others, it's an open debate after that. Yes, Mr. Rajashekaran.
Arnab, this is a case of suicide.
No, it's not.
Going by the
why did he commit suicide?
See, there are several judgments of the Supreme Court.
Why did he commit suicide?
Madras High Court. See, let me speak, Arnab. You have asked me a question. I'll rebut it on merits. First, allow me to speak. I'll tell you. There is several judgments that if somebody says you go and die, you cannot hold somebody who told it. What? It is just a casual language. The judgments of the Supreme Court and High Court categorically says...
So the man, Mr. Rajashekaran, I know you always take a pro-AIDMK position, but you need to be reasonable on this one.
See,
you need to be reasonable. I'd like to get C R Kesavan in. Sir, don't give me some silly legal argument on this one, please. I'm sorry. Don't give me some legal argument on this. Upright man, an upright man, 1 second.
Proof or evidence to substantiate that the minister's office called this agriculture officer.
Yes.
There is no proof.
Okay.
Where is the question of...
You want proof? Okay, one second. One second. One second. If you want proof, 1 second. Sumanth C Raman, wait for your turn. First of all, to Sumanth C Raman and C R Kesavan, I know both of you are sitting next to each other. I have something to say to you. Don't speak over each other. Let each side complete their point. We have enough time. The gentleman wants proof. Call records establish that Muthukumaraswamy was receiving calls from the minister's office. If the investigating authorities are in possession of these records, why haven't they bothered to interrogate Krishnamurthy, the man?
Arnab, the fact that the ADMK government has sacked Mr. Agri Krishnamurthy from not only his ministership but his party post is a tacit admission of guilt. It is very, very clear. Second point is this gentleman is still occupying the ministerial bungalow. How can the CBCID conduct an inquiry against a minister who's resigned but is still sitting in the bungalow with the trappings of power? Point one. Point two, you should understand on December 5th when this nomination of drivers happened, the district collector, Mr. Karnataka, had formed a committee headed by Mr. Muthukumaraswamy and two other people. These people went about the job in the right way from the district employment exchange, got the list of seniority of the drivers who also ascertained through the road transport officers that they were eligible to drive and nominated them. The important part is Mr. Karnataka himself has come, the district collector, and said on record Mr. Muthukumaraswamy told him that he was pressurized by the minister's office. And the issue here is he said twice or thrice he came to him and said the minister's office either wants a bribe or wants to change the list.
The minister.
Mr. Muthukumaraswamy, who has 6 months before to retire, 6 months to retire, will be dishonorably discharged. Now, how can a district collector, tell the CBCID that his own government is involved? He reports to the Tamil Nadu government. And how can you miss this fact? One second.
I now want to make a comparison between this case. Viewers, 1 minute. Viewers, I'll get everyone. Sumanth C Raman, I'll come to you. I now want to make a comparison between this case and the case of DK Ravi, where, by the way, the Congress party took a totally hypocritical position. So it's fantastic out here. You slander DK Ravi. Let me complete. Don't stop me. You slander DK Ravi and you talk for Muthukumaraswamy. You have no moral right to do so.
In 7 days, Mr. DK Ravi's case is with the CBI. Please understand that.
In the same way. 1 second. I'll explain the story again for someone. I'd like to explain.
No state minister was sacked. Here a state minister has been sacked as from the ministership and the government. It is a different case. Please don't. You may have a innate dislike for the Congress party, but don't combine.
Don't tell me about this innate dislike for the Congress party. Don't make it personal. Mr. Kesavan, don't make it personal. It's not about me having a dislike for any party. I have equal cynicism towards all political parties.
A minister has been sacked. In the case of Mr. DK Ravi, in 7 days, it's been 40 days here.
But in this case, I'll tell you otherwise brazen. No, Mr. Kesavan, watch, just a minute. I want 15 seconds to summarize. For viewers who are watching this, please. What is this case? An officer recruits government drivers. The minister's office tells him, how did you recruit them without taking money from them? And then they say, by the way, we are supposed to, you are supposed to sell each job. This is what is reported. You are supposed to sell each job for 2 lakh rupees each, which means you need to give us 14 lakh rupees. The man says, presumably, this is how the reports are going. The man says, where do I get 14 lakh rupees from? I have taken a house loan. I have taken a house loan. I have the LIC loan papers. The man pays 13,000 rupees EMI on a 13 lakh rupee house loan. Yeah, he says, for me, I put my life savings together. I can't get this money. But the minister's office says, we don't care. We want the bribe. We want the money on our doorstep. The man goes there and he pulls out his PF money. Let me complete. This man, harassed by the state, goes out and he pulls out his entire PF money, which is 6 lakh rupees. He goes and tells these people, I'll give you 6 lakh rupees. Minister's office says, no. You should have got 14 lakh rupees as bribe. We want 14 lakh rupees. Therefore, government jobs are for sale. Right? The man says, I can't find that job. I can't find the money. I cannot find the money. And the man kills himself. After that, the government goes after him, tries to silence the matter, tells the minister, please step aside for a while. Maybe we'll bring you back later. Presumably, that's how things go. So what if an honest officer dies? Now, the similarity with the DK Ravi case. And after this, you can come in Dominic Dixon and Sumanth C Raman. Watch it.
Arnab.
1 minute. Yeah. Stories have been planted after that Muthukumaraswamy had given 13 lakh rupees to a real estate firm. And since the real estate firm is under the income tax scanner, he was summoned by the income tax department, and on that particular day, he committed suicide. For the record, Times Now has accessed the engineer's loan details and receipt. Loan was obtained from LIC. An honest officer who takes loan from LIC, 13 lakh rupees, he cannot be corrupt. This demolishes the argument and stories that are planted against this honest officer. The man has died. The man has died. You want to malign his image, and you actually think people will take this lying down. Not you, but the state.
Arnab.
I mean, there has to be a limit.
First of all,
there has to be a limit.
1 minute, Arnab.
To what? I'd say this, Mr. Sumanth C Raman. To what level? Do you know why? To what level? To what level will an honest, upright person who have been hounded and harassed that he was forced to kill himself?
It is extremely unfortunate, Arnab, that many of the major publications actually carried that report, though he was only called as a witness.
You see, in the case of DK Ravi also, slander is being spread about him, and it's unfortunate that the slander has been published in some media outlets.
There are two different
An honest man dies, you slander him after that.
Arnab, you are a state minister, state minister was resigned. Please, there is no comparison between Mr. DK Ravi and this. There a CBI probe has been ordered in 7 days.
Really, the slander you spread is okay, the slander they spread is not.
A state minister.
The slander you spread is okay, the slander they spread is not.
The government post. Let the minister's office is culpable. The fundamental difference cannot take action. The CBI should come in because the collector.
Sir, please have a heart. Have a heart. Mr. Kesavan, I know politicians leave their heart behind when they do politics. But I want to ask you this tonight. Just think, to what level, Mr. Kesavan, a minute, I appeal to your human instincts. Mr. Kesavan. To what level, Mr. Dominic Dixon, would an honest, upright person have been hounded and harassed that he even considered withdrawing his entire Provident Fund money to get the money-crazed, money-manic, money-hungry officials off his back? To what extent, Mr. Dixon, would the family of an upright officer have to be pressurized and harassed? They are in hiding tonight.
And he's scot-free. There has been no arrest. The minister is living in his bungalow and is on scot-free.
And if Jayalalitha is watching this, what she intends to do, she can make a phone call tonight and tell the Chief Minister to resign instead. Yes, please.
Mr. Paneer Selvam, the Chief Minister has not opened his mouth. The CM, Mr. Paneer Selvam, has not opened his mouth.
He won't open his mouth. He thinks he's covered this up. He's wrong. He's wrong, Mr. Dominic Dixon.
Arnab, first of all, politically, Arnab, 1 minute, can I?
Okay, please, Sumanth C Raman, make your point, and then Dominic Dixon.
Yeah, 1 minute. First of all, it does not make an iota of sense for the state government to try and protect Mr. Krishnamurthy for the simple reason.
So where is he? Where is the minister? Where is the ex-minister? Where is he? Tell me where is he?
Let's come to that.
Where is he?
1 minute.
Where is he?
See, that is
Where is he?
The ministerial bungalow.
That is the problem.
Arnab,
I am agreeing with you. I'm trying to reason out and say that this government is making a mistake. There is no need to protect. He is not a political heavyweight. The future of the party.
Oh, so you protect political heavyweights, you don't protect
There is no need to protect. And in the past, they have been quite. The AIDMK has been known to let those who get caught sink along with.
I don't care. No.
Take away the blame from the party.
No.
So
You see, the broader point is this. The broader point is this. And please, those who are watching Newshour tonight, you see, when we put out the DK Ravi case, the first day I put out the report, I said, watch out. These politicians are going to try slander. And they tried slander. Even now they are slandering. And some susceptible, gullible publications are publishing the slander. That's sad. That you slander an officer. The family is complaining, nobody cares. Man is dead, so what if he was honest? I'm only asking you tonight, what does this say about our system, Dominic Dixon? State after state, these cases come out where our officers are punished and hounded for following the law, where officers are threatened if they don't compromise on their integrity.
The governance in India, the problem with governance in India, we have too many. Either we have ministers who are lawyers and liars by default because of what they have projected to civil society. On another extreme, we have uneducated ministers. They don't even know the next step that they're going to take. In this particular case, Arnab, I have reports with me that, this particular engineer was in an entrapment, he was blackmailed, he was harassed, and by fraudulent means.
Which officer?
They even threatened him that they will not allow him to retire if he does not get the 14 lakhs. And as a matter of fact, they forcibly took away the appointment orders, which is a violation of a government process. How can they do that? These people, the secretary of the minister, should be put behind bars.
The mantri's assistant, now Mr. Rajashekaran, who was presenting the legal argument, seems to have been effectively silenced. The mantri's minister, the mantri's PA wanted money. The mantri's PA, he has phone calls recorded out here. More than a month after the officer committed suicide, what action has been taken against the minister? More than a month after he committed suicide, why has he not been questioned? More than a month after Muthukumaraswamy committed suicide, why has the CID not issued summons to anyone? Why is...
He hasn't been called. Question him if he's living in his bungalow. Arnab, how would the CBCID question him if he's living in his minister's bungalow? Arnab, how would they go near him? This case was handed over to the CBCID on the 8th of March. It is now 23 days, but the minister has not been called for questioning. And
there is clear proof, Mr. Rajashekaran, call records suggest Muthukumaraswamy, the officer, was receiving calls from the minister's office.
The question is for me. Now, may I come in now?
No, 1 second. I haven't completed. I have not completed. Please understand this. That the state government decides to sack SS Krishnamurthy is proof that it sees merit in the allegations against him. You can't cover this up.
Yes.
By the way, Mr. Rajashekaran, you need to understand, you can't buy people. The man has died. Do you think his son will go and you can be bought over by offering him a job? And why are you smiling? You can't slander people, then try to buy people over. You can't offer the family benefits and hope that they'll be quiet. They've lost their father.
Arnab, may I come in now?
This is vulgar governance.
It's vulgar governance. I completely agree. Yes, please.
See, because the Times Now, the anchor, the Times Now panelists don't like somebody, you cannot accuse somebody for murder or abetment of suicide. See, you have to look into the case on merit.
That does not hold. That does not hold here. That does not hold here, sir. That does not hold here, sir. This is as silly as Kalmadi saying there's a media trial against me. This is as silly as A. Raja saying there's a media trial against me.
And because the panelists don't like for cheap brownie
Mr. Muthukumaraswamy is pressurized. Please, the district collector on record on March 23rd. The district collector on March 23rd has said to Indian Express that Mr. Muthukumaraswamy told him that he's been pressurized. He's been pressurized by the minister's office. Are you questioning the integrity of the collector? Are you questioning the integrity of the district collector? That is very unfortunate. Let's not now. You already aligned the man. He's committed suicide. Now you're questioning the integrity of the district collector. How can you have a fair probe when the district collector reports to the state government and the minister concerned would be sitting in his bungalow? How can you have a fair probe? That is why it should be moved to the CBI right away. The
this is the argument being presented here, Mr. Kesavan. 1 second. The argument being presented by Mr. Rajashekaran. The argument, no, 1 second. The argument, no, this is so simple. Isn't it, Mr. Rajashekaran? Mr. Rajashekaran, please understand this. This is, you know what, Mr. Rajashekaran. I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Rajashekaran, feel ashamed tonight you present this argument. Feel ashamed tonight. Feel ashamed tonight. I'm putting this question directly to Ms. Jayalalitha because we know. 1 second, Mr. Rajashekaran. Mr. Rajashekaran, listen to me, please. Listen to me, Mr. Rajashekaran. Listen to me, Mr. Rajashekaran. Please do not attempt to...
You should deal it with the merit of the case.
Mr. Rajashekaran, don't teach me the merits of the case. I know more about the case than you do. And
I should know the law. There is a procedure. Due process of law should be followed.
Don't teach me the law. Don't teach me the law, Mr. My point is, no, Mr. Rajashekaran, please listen to me. Please listen to me.
Yes, Arnab, yes.
I have no trust in the state government of Tamil Nadu. Because SS Krishnamurthy, the minister, has not been interrogated so far. That is the biggest sign of how this probe and his sacking is an eyewash.
His PA has been interrogated. He has been called twice by the CBCID. Let the police give time to the police.
So, do you think an honest officer's life has no value? No, 1 second. 1 second, just Mr. Rajashekaran.
See, you have to talk law, Arnab. You cannot play to the galleries like
Mr. Rajashekaran, don't teach me.
There should be some kind of...
You know, Mr. Rajashekaran, you are...
to argue.
Okay. You see, Mr. Rajashekaran, the law is sometimes very useful as a diversionary tactic. Do you want... Mr. 1 minute. Do you want to tell me? Ask anybody that the law exists in the absence of facts. What law are you telling me? The point is very simple. Our system is one where politicians, and if you don't mind, their chamchas, their sycophants, their agents and their money gatherers seek to control honest bureaucrats like puppets and resort to threats when they question them. No, Mr. Rajashekaran, there was a bribe being sought. And you know what? I am so proud tonight about the son of Mr. Muthukumaraswamy. He's gone into hiding, but he's not been bought over by you.
He rejected the job.
No,
he's rejected the offer. You think a system can kill a man and then tell his son, don't worry that your father died, here's a job, keep quiet.
No. It is the procedure. Due process.
That's exactly what they do.
Arnab, can I come in here? Can I come in here?
Mr. Sumanth C Raman is countering you. Sumanth C Raman, please. Sumanth C Raman is countering you. Sumanth C Raman is countering. No, it's Sumanth C Raman is countering Mr. Rajashekaran. Sumanth C Raman.
Has the district collector given a statement or not? First point. Has the district collector given a statement or not?
Mr. Muthukumaraswamy
and said that he was alluding to threats made against him or pressure being put on his minister's office. Absolutely. Now please ask Mr. Rajashekaran to deny this. Second point, go into the track record of the PAs of the minister. One of them was sacked from government service. Two of them are facing suspension and disciplinary action. Look, you have to put all the facts of the case together. Third, nobody has so far come up with any other reason for a suicide other than this. At least in the DK Ravi case, they tried to float some story, or we don't know what the truth is there, but at least there was something else which came up. But in this case, nothing else has come up. And how on earth would you expect the CBCID of the state police to take up?
How will CBCID inquire a minister who resigned but sitting in his bungalow? How will the district collector, who reports to this government, talk to the CBCID and be candid? That is why this cannot be interrogated by the state government. If the state government seriously felt that the minister was, wrong, that is why they sacked him from the party post and the government post, they should hand it over to the CBI. That's a logical conclusion. Why is the government dithering? And why is the CM, Mr. Paneerselvam, not taking this action?
And they gained nothing by it, Arnab. Arnab, let me tell you, they gained nothing by hanging on to this.
No.
Logically, the most obvious thing to do is to hand it over to the CBI, because this is not a matter that is going to significantly impact on the AIADMK, whatever happens to the minister.
No,
by not giving it to the CBI, it looks like they have something to hide.
In conclusion,
that is really going to be more
only a simple point. Anything happens in our country, but tonight I say once again, the question is simple. To what extent does a person get harassed that he takes his own life? After that, the state goes after his family. A family is in hiding tonight. They're hiding from the state. We pay our taxes. We pay our taxes. We pay our taxes. Governments in any state exist on the taxes we, the taxpayers, pay. After that, you can't take our taxpayer money to hound our fellow citizens. That's the only point tonight. We are following the story of how the honest have been hounded. DK Ravi was not an exception. Unfortunately, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, DK Ravi was the rule. We are following this up. Thank you for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight.